Good morning and welcome back to Witcombe Park Farm. So, nothing's really changed. Still got a whole load of canola fields, which is looking awesome. What we're going to do today is plant field grass in here. Because if you remember, I'll stop flying around. We cut and harvested that and put it in here. Now, I can't remember what it was. It might have been normal grass or alfalfa, I'm not too sure. I'll have to have a look. Either way, I'm eager to get in the big fence and start work. So, without further ado, let's put that in dark mode. I think that looks better. Yeah. Right, so we're fully loaded. So the plan is plant this with field grass. It takes longer to grow, as you can see. So we plant here. It's going to take about 7 months for it to grow. And then we'll cut it, bring it down here, and bang it in here. Now this, I'll probably flatten out at some point. I do have a bit down here that's leaked through the wall, but I'm not going to worry about that. And then for the alpha one, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that just yet, unless I can find a bunker that can do alpha other than this one, because I don't want to fill these two up and then have nowhere to put this. I mean, because of the way it rotates, I have no free will on how it turns. And I can't put it there because I can't get to the barn and this silo stuff. So like the liquid fertilizer and the seeds, I need to get in there. And I can't put it there because it blocks off the field's entrance. And even if I do it this way, this is probably the only good place to put it. But the trouble is, I have to drive through the barn every time then, which is a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, I'm slightly worried about where I can do it and how I can do it. Worst comes to the worst, I'll just create something down here. Dump it down there. It's literally just to test everything. I can't put it over here because I've got the caravan and everything in the way. Had the caravan and everything in the way. It could probably go there if I want to, but I've got this to get rid of. But yeah, so let's crack on. With the hard work. Right, so how are we going to do this? We'll knock it down to 5 meters. Oop. Yeah, if I knock it down to 5 meters, I have a little bit of overhang then. That's crossways at the field. Right. Let's do a 90. That looks more like it. Okay. So we'll go this way around the field and see how we go. I don't know if this tractor's going to struggle with the cedar going uphill. I'm really not sure how that's going to work. Mate, you can't do that. So I'll got to turn here. Right, so we are all lined up, ready to go. Turn on the cedar. Open the window. And off we go. So, with the overhang, it's going to be an issue when I come to cut it, because hopefully I cut all this grass in the last one, so I'm going to have to... I don't know whether to go all the way to the fence line to make it a fair test. I might come back to it and just plant that bit as well. Ooh. I sort of turned the wrong way there. Started too early. So yeah, I've cut right up against the hedge. So I might actually have to reseed the outside. But we should be alright. To be fair, I could have used a different field and done the test completely separate in a different field. Probably the one closest to the main road would have been better. Let's go and do the ups and downs. So, I have installed the overlays. Can't remember which button it is. Should be that one. That one. There you go. So I've been complaining about this for a long time in this game. Let me just stop a sec. I want to zoom in on the map. So this is the Minimap Plus mod. Shift 9, Alt 9. There you go, I can zoom in. Alt 9. It's being fertilized. And if we go to this menu here, we're putting in field grass. And what I'm going to do is skip a row. Didn't lift up the machine then, so it's just literally come straight back around. So yeah, we got cameras, we've got navigation, got everything going on at the moment. Got radio. Not that I can play it because I'm not getting copyrighted. So we've had a little beep. We'll go on that row there. See the overlap? This is how I prefer to play it. It's more to do with the headlands than anything when I do it. Into the hedge. I will do the second headland. And if I miss anything, I'll just go over it. So yes, we are winning. Now we're pulling 25 tons up here, which is slightly getting less because we are using up the seed and the fertilizer. So yeah, as you can see, we have a stubble tillage in this field. Now we are seeing flat out. That is way too fast. So yeah, I haven't really done much on this between episodes. I've been trying to keep it all in the episode. I'm gonna just change that. Alt-T, Alt-V. And just air down to see if that'll help. So we're about 1.4. 1.3 bar, which is quite low. It looks like it's doing alright. It's doing about the same, to be fair. We're dropping. It's more the uphill battle than the downhill battle on this one. We're at 1.1, so we'll get to 1 and I think it'll cut out. I do have the pump or extra compressor there. There you go, so we got down to 0.9. Still very easily controllable. In fact, it's actually pulling uphill a lot better now. That's pretty cool. That actually worked. We was doing 5 up here before. That's really good. Right, there's a little bit down here. I just need to pick up just here. There we go, that's all this side done. So lowering the tyre pressure actually does make a difference. And you can tell the tyres are flat, look at them, they're all spread out at the bottom. And that's not how you want to drive it. There you go. So I've got a couple of little bits at the top to get. But yeah, we are on it. We should be 100% fertilised as well. I'm just gonna creep up the hill here. I'm just gonna fill up the air pressures. And the temperature, the speed has dropped. Now that the tyres are going up. That's crazy. So we've only used 6% of the seed. That was the auto drive, auto steer right there. So I can see one little patch right between the two trees at the top, and then that's done. Yeah, so I've definitely got more slippage. I suppose the only other way around that is by sticking a massive weight on the front. Just here somewhere. Just do this bit here. Do a quick little circle around. Line myself up. And we're on the last pass now. So you can see the little bits that I have missed because they're the lighter colours. So let's change to fertilised state, and I can see where I've missed. There's one there, one there. And we're done. So be right on this corner. There's a bit here as well. head straight for that piece up there. Literally right between my two antennas on my roof. Whatever they are. We are planted. Job done. Right. Turn that off. Pick it up. Fold it up. That's done. We'll get down the bottom. Put the parking brake on. So yeah, growth stage 1 of 7. I got 100% fertilization state. Now it does need rolling. That'll be the next part of the project. Wrong button. Better shut that door. So I'll park this one here. Climb out. Shut the door. Right. What power requirement do I need? 80 horsepower. It's 213. We'll give this a crack. Parking brakes on. So if I roll it, then it'll be exactly how the last one was. And that will be a fair test. Or as fair as I can do it, because there's no PTO on that. Because I don't know if we collected the outside grass and it counted or not. I don't know. But I'll do exactly the same as before. I'll collect it out, collect it all as I go. And we'll work on it there. Right. I'll go to drop that down there. I want him to crack on. I'll give him the hurry up as well. Let me off. So we're at 67% now. That's good. This is just going to be normal grass. I could run around and paint it all out, but I'm not going to. So I've got 7 months to wait. What, 6 months until this is done. So we're in April. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 October time. Is it ready to... Yeah, we can harvest it October, November. So that's getting done. We've got... Let's run down here. Four months until this is done. Right, let's go and put this all away. Now, where did the cedar come from? one of these. Oh, that's going to be fun. Let's do this. Just missed that. And I'll turn. There you go. I think I got it. Yeah, we're in. We're in. Right, okay. So, chopped up. Now, I don't know where to put this tractor where it's actually easy to get it in and out. If I put down this sunroof, will it fit under here? Oh no, right. I've got my plough and my cultivator in there. Oh wow. I'll reverse that one in there like a pro. Shut the door. Job done. We are doing very well here. Door don't want to shut. That's fine. So I've got my other tiny vent in here. Right. This barn. It's not a milking barn. This is a standard barn which doesn't give you milk. So it gives you slurry. It can only hold 50 cows. Damn. I'll buy 5. Did they come in? It's just a Hereford cow apparently. That one's a bit legless. I've got a couple over here. I think all this needs to be straw as well. I think if this was my mod, I would take this centerpiece out here and this railing out here and do 2 the same. I know this one's going to be slightly bigger, but if you've done 2 empty areas the same, it probably would have worked out a lot better. But we got 5 cows, so this is how the cow pasture or cow pen's going to work. Every month for 9 months, I'm going to buy 5 cows. So when it comes down to it and I can sell them, I'll be rotating them out. Hopefully. When do they... Is it every 5 months or 12 months? I can't remember. When do they... 18 months they can reproduce. Yeah, so I'm going to buy... 5 cows up to 9 months. And then the first ones that get to 9 months will start maturing a bit better. And then when it gets around to 24 months, they should be ready to sell. If that makes sense. It makes sense to me. Right, how are we going on this field? He is flying. That is awesome. So once this field's done, I'm going to fast forward time. Right, how much food do they have? 11,000. It will last them 28 months and 28.7 months. With these, it doesn't matter because they're not milking, so I can just use silage or hay. It doesn't matter because the productivity, they can't give me anything apart from grow. And we got a bit of manure. That's awesome. So yeah, they actually look like the other ones, which is a bit concerning. I'm hoping they get the white part of the head soon, because I'm going to be watching these like a hawk, because these look more like the first ones you get, or the Highland ones. Right, he's plodding along. It's actually doing very well with that. So yeah, that's my plans so far. Then this one, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna get 20 cows to start with. Chuck them in here. Go from there. Now, here's the thing here. I'll stop flying around. Jersey cows. These are milking cows. So I might get 20 at like, I don't know, 18 months maybe. Or start them small. Stick them in the other pen. Get them. Yeah, I'll do that. So we got some of the Hereford cattle. Let's do 10 of them. So we breed them ones up and they go into the other pen. That's a lot better. Now how long does the food last now? 9.6 months. By then, they'll start moving out. So I've got the silage if I need to. I just need to compact it. Which is just here. There's going to be a mission to pack this down. Because of the way it's stacked up. But we'll do it. Right. So I've got cows. And I think we're done. Are we not? Needs rolling. Just a little bit there. Yep, so we are done. That's good to know. Right. So I'll run this back down. And then we are done. I'll quickly skip the day. Run back to the house. Jump the wall. Let's see. It's going to be a slightly longer episode. We're in May now. That's nice. Down to 23,000 as well. Let's just check the chickens. They're going to need a bit of food. Check. Canola, 3 months for that to go. That's good. Field grass is 3 of 7. That went up 2 stages. Okay. How does it look? Looks good. Looks very good. It's ready to harvest apparently, but I am not harvesting that yet. So yeah, that's good. Right, next thing to check will be the cows. How are they looking? They're looking good. They're 1 month old, 100% healthy. They're all looking good. Can't see any manure on the ground. That's fine. Oh, there's a light switch there. There you go. Give them a bit of light. Turn that off. Right, thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.